Hello, I'm Michael Ryder and this is Solent Sports News at 1:30, keeping you up to date with all the sporting news from around the world. The Cricket World Cup group stages are nearing towards the end today, with South Africa versus Afghanistan currently ongoing as I speak. Afghanistan won the toss and they chose to bat first. Afghanistan are all out for 244, with South Africa coming back to the field within the next hour to chase that scoreline. And after the worst start in the World Cup, Cricket World Cup by reigning champions England, they'll be looking to bounce back with a win over Pakistan tomorrow. Although the competition is over for England, there is still a chance for Pakistan to progress through into the semi-finals. Pakistan will need to secure a landslide victory by over 287 runs to advance through the competition. Tottenham midfielder James Maddison has withdrawn himself from the England squad following an ankle injury. The former Leicester Scarlet had to be substituted in the first half during their 4-1 loss to Chelsea on Monday night. He will miss Spurs' clash with Wolverhampton Wanderers this weekend. England manager Gareth Southgate has said Reece James' decision to not join the international squad could act as a risk for his place next summer. The Chelsea defender has only just returned to club football following a hamstring injury and has excluded himself from the internationals as he wants to take time to get 100% fit. Southgate has said he completely understands the player's decision, but has also stated that he is also aware of how it could affect future selections. Burnley striker Lyle Foster has taken a break from football due to mental health. The South African striker has the full support of manager Vincent Kompany.
Very naturally made the decision to fully support him, support his family, obviously offer him access to all the expertise and clinical support that he needs. And at the moment, I think for him, we're wishing him a speedy recovery, and we're wishing him to be in a better place by the time he's ready to come back to it.
Brighton and Ireland centre forward Evan Ferguson has put pen to paper, signing a new deal with the Seagulls until 2029. The 19-year-old has 5 goals in 11 Premier League games this season and is seen as one of the hottest prospects in football. And this news comes after Brighton's 2-0 win over 4-time European champions Ajax last night. Speaking of contract extensions, Crystal Palace have also signed down one of their young stars to a new deal. Eberechi Eze has put pen to paper on a new 3.5-year deal based with the London club. The young Englishman said he's over the moon to have finally got this new contract signed and sealed. The Colombian Football Federation have confirmed that the father of Liverpool player Luis Diaz has been released by the NLA. The South American attacker had both of his parents kidnapped on the 28th of October. When Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp was asked how Luis Diaz took the good news, he said it couldn't have come at a better time for him or the club. Manchester United may finally have some new ownership. A deal is very close to being agreed between Jim Ratcliffe and the Glazers for a minority stake within the club. It is believed that the multi-billionaire will pay £1.25 billion to acquire a 25% stake of the club. White Collar Boxing comes to Southampton this weekend. The event consists of a set of complete novices who go through 8 weeks of boxing training to fight on week 9. This is all to raise money for cancer research, the sport of the competitive boxing. Later today, we will speak to Lawson Smith, one of the boxers in tomorrow's event. UFC fighter Tom Aspinall admits he's pretty scared ahead of his fight tomorrow night, only having 17 days to prepare. The self-proclaimed honey badger will face the Russian Sergey Pavlovich at Madison Square Garden after John Jones could not compete due to injury. However, Aspinall is still confident and believes he does his best work when he's scared. And as it's getting darker and the winter nights draw in on the residents of Southampton, people are looking for a safe place to exercise, but there's no need to look further than Lord's Running Club.
Amy Feeks is the latest member of Lord's Hill Runners Club to hit the track after moving to the South Coast.
So I just moved to Southampton to start my PhD, so I was looking for kind of a new community to get running with. Also, it's now dark all the time, so finding somewhere safe to run, to be able to run with other people.
Despite having to face Storm Kieran, the comfort of company helped Amy tough it out.
Yeah, it was really enjoyable. It's a new experience for me. I've never really trained with a run club. It was definitely challenging, but I think that's nice, and it's a nice community to run with other people. It definitely spurs you on to kind of work harder, which I really enjoy.
As it gets darker earlier, people may find it safer to stay at home, but Amy thinks there are solutions.
It's scary coming and doing something like this, but I don't think I'll regret it. I think it would be nice to have that community, and yeah, there's options out there.
A former tennis world #1 is making a comeback in the Brisbane International. Naomi Osaka returns after a 15-month break from the sport where she took some time to prioritise her own mental health. The tournament will take place from the 31st of December to the 7th of January 2024. Over to the NFL, where the Chicago Bears defeated the Carolina Panthers 16-13. The Panthers have still only won a single game all season, losing their other 9. This is a huge win for the Bears as it almost confirms their chances at the first draft pick for next season. Josh Kutzier's impact on Southampton hockey since relocating from South Africa has been stark. Check back at 3:30 to hear his story.
Josh Kutzier is an international student at Southampton University. Following his move from his native South Africa to study, the 20-year-old has joined the Bucks hockey team at Southampton.
I lived in Gauteng and I played provincial hockey for Gauteng, and there's an interprovincial tournament once a year where all the provinces play against each other. It's quite a big tournament. So yeah, we played Western Cape, Eastern Cape, all the other provinces really, and my province did very well each year.
The competitive standard of hockey played in South Africa has helped Kutzier settle in England, with the striker having scored 3 goals already this season.
I only really experienced hockey until age 18 there, and I played quite a high standard of hockey there. So I never really experienced university hockey. But so far so good, and I'm enjoying the culture the UK hockey provides me.
The opportunity to study for a degree in accountancy, combined with the poor socio-economic climate back home, has resulted in Kutzier's commitment to Southampton hockey.
Solent Hockey have learned their Bucks Cup second round opponents this morning. The university side will host Exeter at the Southampton Outdoor Sports Centre following their 1-0 victory over Swansea on Wednesday night. And Southampton legend Laurie McKenemy will write his final column for the Southern Daily Echo after 20 years. Laurie McKenemy managed Southampton for 12 years and during this spell won the 1976 FA Cup over Manchester United. Daily Echo editor Ben Fishwick says it's been an honour and a privilege to have worked with someone like Laurie within the newspaper business for as long as he did. That's all from us for now until 3:30. Keep up to date with all the sporting news on our socials at Solent Sports News and our website solentsportsnews.co.uk. Thank you.